Hi there. This is Jake. I'm from Paso Road Trips, where we strive to be our own man. We, on this channel, will bring you ventures that most people would just love to take if they had the chance. So sit back, enjoy the trip, and don't forget, when it's all said and done, be your own man. Hey, it's Jake. You can probably barely make me out, but good morning. So we are at a truck stop, and today's exciting adventure is going to be Paso Robles, and we will do some breakfast, of course. We will visit a winery. We are going to visit a cookie store because, you know, cookies are good. And then we're going to visit a brewery in addition to dinner tonight. So stay tuned for the rest of today. Should be a pretty exciting show. So I've come to the conclusion that a shower and a soda in the morning is underrated. Be right back with you. All right, eating at the Cowgirl Cafe in Paso Robles. Let's go test it out. Hey, this is Jake at Paso Road Trips. This is Tammy from the Cowgirl Cafe in Paso Robles.
All right, here we go.
Thank you. Hey everybody, so we just got done with breakfast at the Cowgirl Cafe in Paso Robles. It is a small chain in the Central Coast area. It's pretty much all the way from just north of Solvang to pretty much to Paso Robles. I think is the most northern one. Always a good breakfast. Today I had a special. I don't normally have a special. I kind of usually gauge things off of, you know, like basically sausage and eggs or bacon and eggs. But today I had the French toast, egg, hash browns, and bacon. Pretty good special. The bacon was excellent. The egg was perfectly cooked, and the French toast was good. I think they could have used a different bread. It would have been better, but it was good. And then the hash browns were just about perfect. So you know, it's given actually a 4.4 rating. I'm thinking closer to 4.6. I had Tammy as a server. She was most excellent, as most of the service has been at these restaurants. But she's just a nice woman, and you'll see here in a second that we're saying hi together. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with you. Just to enjoy some of the sights of Paso Robles. We are about to embark upon Paso Robles wine country. In talking with Tammy, my waitress this morning, she was telling me that when Paso Robles kind of first got going, when she moved here, that there was about 20 wineries, and now there's something over like 300 wineries. So you're going to see fields of grapevines for days. It's going to be a pretty big system of grapevines, and they all feed into different wineries. But we are heading to Cass, that's C-A-S-S winery. And you know, it's just part of the experience here at Paso Robles is heading to the wineries. Be right with you.
Turn left onto...
Really beautiful country out here in the fall when all of the leaves are changing colors. It's just gorgeous. And then you've got the harvest in the fall, which really provides a beautiful backdrop for this area. Rural California is beautiful. Suburban California sucks. So does urban California. So if you ever have the ability to afford rural California, I highly recommend it. Stay away from the cities. Just beautiful. More beautiful country. Don't know if you can see it off to the right here, but that is a running river. California got a lot of snow this year, and you're really going to see some flooding and some rivers that don't normally appear start to appear. All right, this is Jake, Testosterone Trips. This is our topic of the day. Behind me you will see a river running that doesn't normally run because they don't usually get the amount of water that we got this winter, but we got that water this winter, and so you'll see the river is running behind me. Today's topic of the day, urban sprawl. We all need somewhere to live, but maybe we can sprawl out a little bit more spaced out. It's nice to be able to get out of the city and enjoy some of God's nature here that is behind me. And you know, there's some positive things about cities. I live in a suburb called Riverside. It's a suburb of Los Angeles in Orange County. And you know, I don't think I'd ever want to live inside the inner city, mostly just because it's congested. I really enjoy the space. I enjoy, I enjoy this open rural space. And it's nice to get out here. And this is one of the reasons I come out here about 2 or 3 times a year, is just to enjoy some open space. I was just talking to myself about, I don't have to race from place to place when I'm out here. When I'm in the city, I feel like I got to race. Anytime I'm on a freeway, I feel like I got to race. But out here, you know, even though the speed limit's 45, it was a nice day to go 35. And, I don't have to hurry. And so that's a beautiful thing, anytime you don't have to hurry. And that's part of what living in a rural area is all about. Just not always being in a hurry, trying to get from A to B as fast as you can. So if you live in a city, get out here, get it to a rural area, and just enjoy it. It's God's way of reminding us probably the way it should be. All right, that is our short topic of the day, and that is our walk and talk for the day. Enjoy the nature. We are visiting Cass Winery. I don't drink, just a reminder. However, I do know people that do, and they often make good gifts, these bottles of wine. So here we go. Hey everyone, this is Jake at Testosterone Trips. I'm here at Cass Winery with Lindsay, and what a great job he did serving me up today.
Yeah, hi, thank you. You bought 2 bottles of 2018 Cab. Definitely very elegant wine to purchase.
All right, so I just got done taking 2 tours. I don't think I took a picture or video of either one, but gonna go ahead and mention them. The Brown Butter Cookie Company in Paso Robles, amazing cookies. Amazing cookies. They have a brown butter cookie dough recipe with a sea salt. might be one of the best cookies I've ever had. Really good. That's all I'm going to mention about that. Then the other tour I took was a Firestone Walker, the 805 brand beer. And so they just kind of went through the processing of how they brew everything, the distribution system at the brewery, how they get it from one vat to another, the different vats that they use for different processes, and the different beers. And then they, of course, had samples, and of course, I did not partake because I do not drink. I did get a souvenir glass, which I will probably give away, but it's a really interesting tour. I've been on winery tours, I've been on brewing tours, I've been on all citrus tours for like orange juices and whatnot. But by far, the chemistry on this process is probably more complex than some others because they do barrel brewing, okay, or barrel sitting or aging instead of sitting them in vats the whole time, which is pretty interesting. So they use California oak barrels, and it's a unique process. And and honestly, they have a lot of popularity in this area in particular, but not just in California, but probably throughout the United States. But a very interesting tour. If you get a chance and you're in Paso Robles off of Ramada Road, make sure you do that. They were very particular about not taking photos, so that's part of the reason I didn't do the tour with any kind of photos. They were very adamant about no photos, no video there. That doesn't excuse me for the Brown Butter Cookie Company, but Brown Butter does have multiple places that they sell it. They have a couple different locations. One is in Atascadero, one is in which is south of Paso Robles. One is in Paso Robles, but the most of the baking gets done in Cayucos, which is just north of Morro Bay, a nice little chummy town that you should visit sometime. All right, I had to get that in because, I have to. So right now I am on my way to, according to the people at Jocko's, which I consider the best Santa Maria style meat cooking in the Central Coast Valley. They steered me to a place called the Swiss, and heading down to Santa Maria right now to try out the Swiss. So I will give you some feedback from that. Keep on trucking, and remember to be your own man, because, man, that's what it's all about. I'll be right back. Alright, so when there's traffic in Pismo Beach, you might as well record the coastline. It is an amazing coastline here in Pismo Beach. You don't believe the traffic? There you go. Lots and lots of lovely traffic. But let's record the coastline instead of the traffic. All right, so I stopped at the Swiss here in Santa Maria. I had the tri-tip. Sorry, I did not have the tri-tip. I had the ribeye steak. I was expecting a Santa Maria style meal, and I did not get that. There was no beans. There was no garlic bread. It was lacking some of the basics for Santa Maria seasoning. The steak was okay. Again, same thing as the Shaw Steakhouse is they kind of overcooked it. It was probably more medium than it was medium rare. Overall, I'm gonna give it a probably a 4.5 because of the lack of Santa Maria in the Santa Maria style. The service, not, I felt unattended to. How's that? Let's just say that I was feeling a little unattended to. So, long story short of it, 4.5. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the Shaw. So, I mean, the steak was okay, had a good flavor, but a little overcooked. So, moving on now, we are going to take a leisurely stroll on Highway 166. Never taken it before, so I'm going to bring you some of that. That goes all the way between Santa Maria, over the little mountain pass between here and the Grapevine. So basically it dead ends into the base of the Grapevine. So that's going to be that's next. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Jake. I'm about to check out for the night. Today was a great tour of Paso Robles. Sorry about some of the video not showing up on that with the tours. Anytime it's less of me and more of something else, it's always good. But try to make those adjustments. I am listening to your comments on YouTube, so keep on making those comments. Keep liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's the finale of this trip, and tomorrow we are gonna show you the Grapevine if you've never been on the Grapevine, which is the 5 freeway going north and south in and out of LA. And then we're heading over to Oxnard. In Oxnard, we are going to visit a car museum, the Mullen Car Museum, and then we'll head home because sometimes you just run out of money and you gotta go home and you miss the ones you love, and you gotta go see them because you love them. All right, peace out tonight, and remember, be your own man. Hi there, this is Jake. I'm from Tasasa Road Trips, where we strive to be our own man. We, on this channel, will bring you ventures that most people would just love to take if they had the chance. So sit back, enjoy the trip, and don't forget, when it's all said and done, be your own man.